and welcome to Children's Worship and Wonder on this Sunday, May 23rd. This will be our last Sunday for this year. We will take our summer break, and I'm so glad you have joined us on all of these Sundays. And I hope you have a great summer, and we will see you next fall, and hopefully in person here in our worship room. And I can't wait to see all of your smiling faces. So now, let's begin with our story. Our story today is Pentecost. We are going to learn about Pentecost. But before we begin our story, we need to say our greeting. And I'll say, Christ is risen, and you say, the Lord is risen indeed. Let's try that. Christ is risen, the Lord is risen indeed. Let's do it again. Christ is risen, the Lord is risen indeed. All right, let's begin our story. Today is the day of Pentecost, when we remember how God gave us the gift of the Holy Spirit so we can say and do wonderful things that Jesus did. It happened after Jesus went away. The people of God were in Jerusalem to celebrate the great Thanksgiving feast called Pentecost. They came from every country. They came from far, and they came from near, and they were families. Father and son. They were husband and wife. And Jesus' friends also were in Jerusalem. And they were waiting for the gift God promised to send. And they were waiting for that gift of the Holy Spirit. They were around the great table of the feast. And then suddenly, the sound, like a mighty wind, filled the whole room. And what looked like flames of fire came to rest on them. And all were filled with the Holy Spirit. They were so excited, they began to tell the amazing things God did. They went out and told the people from the other countries all the great things about Jesus. And that God raised Jesus from the dead. And the people from all the different countries could understand them, even though they spoke different languages. They all understood Peter. They said, "What should we do?" And Peter told them, to change your ways and be baptized. Be clean. You will be washed and new. And you will receive the Holy Spirit. And God's promise is for you and the children and for everyone God calls. Now I wonder what it felt like to receive the gift of the Holy Spirit of Pentecost. And I wonder how Jesus' friends felt as they told the others the amazing things about God. And I wonder how the people felt when they were baptized and received the Holy Spirit. I know many of you have been baptized, and you probably don't remember because most were baptized as babies. But I wonder how you felt. And I wonder what the Holy Spirit wants us to do with God's gifts. Now, I'll read the same story in the Holy Bible. We are reading from Acts chapter 2, verses 1 through 4. Now listen to the coming of the Holy Spirit. When the day of Pentecost had come, they were all together in one place. And suddenly from heaven there came a sound like the rush of a violent wind. And it filled the entire house where they were sitting. Divided tongues, as of fire, appeared among them, and a tongue rested on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other languages, as the Spirit gave them ability. And thank you for joining me on this wonderful Sunday. And I hope you have a blessed day and a wonderful summer and enjoy the fresh, clean outdoors. And I hope to see you next fall here in our room. I can't wait to see your smiling faces. Go and be with God. Go in peace and have a blessed day.